Hello, hope you're doing well. I'm back with another Digimon card game video. I have here two Japanese packs. They're both from the illustration competition. This one you can see is from 2023. This one doesn't have a year, and it's actually from 2022. So the pack was released in July of 2022, and I don't really have information about the actual competition that was held, but I assume that it was probably held late 2021, early 2022, so they could get submissions and then do the voting and then put the cards into production. That's just an assumption, though. The reason I'm opening these packs now, although on my channel I've been trying to open the Digimon card game products kind of in order of release. I do have a binder of promo cards and starter deck cards, and there are some gaps in them because the cards are in this pack. So I'm going to open this, even though it came out in 2022, and then this one in another video I'll make right after, just in case people are trying to find the contents of one or the other. And this is from 2023, so the following year. They didn't do one for 2024 or 2025. It is currently July 2026. But I do know that some of the artists that had, I guess, won and had cards printed in these two packs are currently working for Bandai illustrating, and so maybe they just don't need more people on the roster. I know if you look at the first couple starter decks and promo cards and booster releases from Digimon, there's a lot of cards illustrated by few illustrators, and now there are more illustrators, and you probably only get 2 or 3 cards from each in a release, so they don't really need any more. And I kind of figure that's pretty good, because with Pokemon, if you collect that, if you go back to the old WotC sets, they had a few illustrators doing everything, but now they have like a new illustrator introduced in almost every expansion, and you get like one card illustrated by an artist per expansion, and so they're really thinned out, and you kind of can't keep track of your favorites. Anyway, that's enough blabbing. So I'm gonna open this pack, this Digimon illustration competition pack from 2022. I love the packs. They have Agumon with his little paintbrush, and in this one he's painting a little Gamamon. I think that is absolutely adorable. And in this one, he's painting a little Vmon, which is super cute. And I wonder if they had ever done a 2024, who it would be. I could see like a Guilmon, but they already used the red. Or maybe if they did like a green paint smear, could have been a Terromon. Who else? They could have done the yellow Agumon. I think the Terromon would look great, but they probably have to stick to anime characters. Or a little green Gekomon. That'd be cute too if you're keeping up with a Digimon Beat Break. Anyway, I'm going to open this pack. All the contents are the same, so if you get a pack, there are 8 cards. You can see which 8 cards are here. They're previous cards reprinted with new art. You can see there's 3 starter deck cards, 2 booster expansions, 2 extra expansions, and 1 promo card there. So they'll always be the same. I don't believe they have any foiling. And same with this one, but I'll open that after. And you've probably seen these. I'm just gonna open this here carefully so I can't keep the wrapper as crazy as it seems. I really do like that they have this little splash of Gamamon on the front. Okay. It's very hot here in London. We've had a couple heat waves, but I'm doing well for now. Let's see this promo card. What are they? They're promoting Digimon Survive the game, Dukemon figure, Galamon figure, and the dim cards for the dim bracelet that doesn't exist anymore, as well as the Ghost Game series. So let's go through the cards here. This one's very interesting. So this is starter deck 1. What do they call it? Is it Gaia Red. I think it might be Gaia Red. This artist, Gosha, you may have seen the style before. Gosha is actually a illustration competition winner from the Pokemon card game. They illustrated a Tangrowth, and all those cards are insanely expensive, and the illustrators, I believe, got 100 copies of each card to themselves to do with as they please, and some of them have never brought any out to the public, but I do know a lot of Gosha's Tangrowth cards are out there, and he has autographed them, and he's sold them, and he's graded them. I'm pretty sure he's autographed this as well for fans. There's a video that he put out how he made the Tangrowth illustration on the DS. That was the arts competition. But anyway, this is for the Digimon card game, and it's interesting that he won 2 illustration competitions, so obviously his style resonates quite well. I'm not the biggest fan of this particular card. I do like the one that he did for Pokemon. It's a bit Mario to me, and the proportions are not quite perfect. It is cartoony. I don't mind it, but it's not my absolute favorite. However, this Agumon Eye is perfectly done. You can even see it compared to an official, right? It's perfectly done. So that is the first card from ST1. From ST5, this is the Machine Black deck. The illustrator here, Atarime. I haven't seen that name before. I'm not sure if they were signed on and have continued to work with Digimon. My guess is probably not. Not all the winners do continue to work with them after winning. But I do love this illustration. I love Machine Dramon. This is from Starter Deck 5. That will go nicely. And it is matte, so none of the cards are hollow. That's a great full art, though. Here we have from Starter Deck 6, this is Venomous Violet, Devimon. This is Spare Ribs, who has become a huge fan favorite. Spare Ribs has done so many cards now for the Digimon TCG. They've got a big catalog. You can do an artist collection just of their cards. And I like, they picked a lot of popular characters. Devimon's great. You can kind of see the fallen angel motif here with the wings in the background that are, slowly going black. This is a really well done card. Here's another artist that is still working, Yuki Mukai. You can see Numemon there, and all the other Numemon back in the forest. I think they've actually done another Numemon card for the game, but they've done quite a few cards, and they do lots of the egg level 2 cards. Lots and lots of them, as well as the rookie cards. Not so many level 6 or level 5 cards. I'm pretty sure they did a level 6 Holy Dramon promo card that's shiny and textured. And I think I said it before, but this art style really reminds me of, is it Miki Tanaka in Digimon, who's one of the OG illustrators from Neo and Vending series. It's this flat colors, lineless work. It comes off really well. It's very storybook almost. And this is a really good one. Numemon's grown on me over the years. As when I was a kid, I absolutely hated him. He was disgusting. But now he's kind of cute, and you feel a little bit bad for him. He's got the sympathy vote. Here we have the illustrator 6161. As far as I know, they haven't done any other cards except for this one. I really do like it, though. Gamomon's there, receiving a peach from Monmon. I love Digimon World 3. I love Gamamon. He's baby. And this is quite an interesting scene. I'm not sure if the white on either side, is this supposed to be outdoors, indoors? Is this a painted panel in the back? They're on some sort of pine tree. It's very interesting. I do like it quite a bit, though. Unfortunately, I don't think they have illustrated any other cards for the game, but this one is enough. One is enough when you do it really well. That Mon with his little tail and the kind of like a caveman little top. Not sure, like a vest. Very cute. Here we have Lilymon Porose. Super popular artist. They've done tons and tons of cards now with the TCG since then. Great colors, great style. You can see here the whole like evolution line in the background. Rosemon, Togemon, Palmon, Tanamon, and whatever that guy was called. I probably had that name memorized as a kid, but not anymore. This Lilymon's great. The colors are fantastic. The line work is great. Porose is one of my favorites. They've done tons of great cards. And this Lilymon is just fantastic. And, of course, oh my gosh, Yamuretsu. Even if I probably like this artist even more than the Lilymon. I recently did like a mail opening video, and I went on this huge talk about Yamuretsu and how their style really reminded me of Lisa Frank. We've got little Terriermon here. Yamuretsu has done the whole Terriermon and Lopmon line in like full art, alt art, parallel art, whatever you want to call it. I'm pretty sure there's a card for every single one in the Digivolution line of both of them. You could definitely collect them and get a whole page spread. I would love to do that. This is fantastic. I'm really glad that they got the recognition and that they were able to continue working for Digimon. I believe, is this the last one? Yeah, last one here. Patamon, eating many apples. He's a little fatty. Cute. Mojuke. Another name I don't recognize. But this is an alt art of one of the very first promo cards. So I needed it for my promo card binder. It will go in there. It's an okay illustration. I think he's fine. Patamon is quite cute. I just wonder, how they pick. We're going to continue working and hiring with Yamuretsu and Porose, sorry. But then not my Mojuke. But, at least they got this one card out there. So, that was the Digimon Illustration Competition pack from 2022, July 2022. And those are the 8 cards. Which one is my favorite? That one's quite good. Devimon's great. I don't know. I think I might have to say the Terriermon, just because I know what's coming next for this artist, and that you can have like a full binder with like Terriermon, Lopmon, and Telamon, and Cherubimon, the level 2s, and they all go together really nicely. I think they're my favorite artists to come from this, but there's so many great cards. Obviously, Spare Ribs is a big winner, and I forgot this illustrator's name already, so bad. It is Yuki Mukai. Really good one as well. But that is it. That is it for this pack. I will open the next pack. Have a wonderful day.